Hey, you. Yeah, you. Look down at your keyboard right now. Do you have an A, S, and D key? If so, you have everything you need to enjoy Kingdom Classic. A few weeks ago, a new game came out called Kingdom 80s, and I watched a little bit of it and it really hooked me. So now, I'm starting my journey through the franchise at the beginning. The Kingdom series are 2D strategy games from Raw Fury that are based around building a successful resource loop and army to defend your keep, while simultaneously eliminating the evil greed that show up every night. After a short intro sequence, we find ourselves here in the woods with some instructions to go either left or right. We begin to move to the right, which turns out to be the only real option. As we move along to the right, we find some coins, and then eventually a fire to light and some guys that we can recruit to join our castle as our first little members of the team here. And we can recruit them by dropping coins, and then we can give them some jobs, like an archer here. After our initial recruits, we continue moving to the right and find some more guys that we can recruit out in the woods, and we return back home to get our first engineer of the party. Then we take that engineer and bring him out to the left side of our keep here, or what will be our keep, to build our first wall. We'll do that on both sides. Walls have multiple levels of upgrades that they can go through, the first one being kind of a wooden ballast here. It's our first night in this new survival game, so it's probably no big deal to go wander around. And we're dead. Alright, well, I didn't expect that to happen, but no crown, no king. First night, killed. With our first death out of the way almost immediately, we can get right back into the process here and basically be up to the exact same point. And we make it to day 2, unlocking our first tax chest, which you receive every night, and we unlock a new version of the city. We also get some coins from our passive archers existing, and then we make it to day 3. Later on day 3, we use some new coins that we've got to upgrade our keep to have these wood walls in the back. And we make a crucial error of eliminating trees right up to the camp, which means this camp will disappear. On day 5, we gather even more coins, just enough to upgrade our keep one more time here. When night passes over to day, we unlock our first achievement for living past day 5, big improvement. And then we spend some money on some catapults, which will defend our outermost walls. We spend some more of our coins upgrading this weird clock thing here, which will allow us to further upgrade our keep and therefore our walls in the future. On the 10th night, we have a pretty bad day with some monsters getting into our base, but we do pass it and earn our second achievement for living past day 10. We adventure out a little farther and find this weird portal thing while we were out looking for some more archers to recruit for our team. In Kingdoms, every 5 nights starts the beginning of a blood moon, where there'll be a larger than normal wave of enemies coming from one direction, and on night 12, we get quite a bit overrun, but we do live. We buy another upgrade for our kingdom here, and then we build the final upgrade to our kingdom, which will allow us to take new incoming citizens and turn them into knights, which are powerful melee units that lead groups of archers into battle later in the game for the cost of some coin. And here we will unlock our first knight. On the morning of day 16, we unlock our third achievement for surviving 15 days. And on the morning of day 21, we unlock the achievement for surviving over 20 days. On day 22, I noticed that I can seemingly upgrade the flag on the outer left wall, and then I realized shortly that that is not an upgrade, that is how you call your army to attack the nearest portal. Our army, consisting of 1 unpaid knight and 1 archer, begins their assault on the nearest left portal, and that goes about as well as you expect. They get a little bit of success here, but eventually things stop working out when our knight goes down. After that portal mistake, I try to bring our knight back to the keep, and he happens to be on top of an outer wall building spot, which I build, which leads to our next death, because we have to advance our walls far beyond where we were ready to, due to my initial mistake of advancing us way further out than we were ready to. This was unfortunate on day 25, but it's a good thing to learn. So we start over again with this green-caped fella. We walk along the initial path here, and we start our fire and recruit our first couple of boys. At this point, we can skip the beginning of the game with our 5th achievement for living 26 days. And eventually, we lead a proper charge with 2 fully kitted up knights and a full set of archers. We run out to this portal, start shooting it, and we shoot it down much quicker than we were with our 1 archer before, and it goes really well this time. There are a couple of casualties. We get a flying thing that we haven't seen before, I don't think. At least I haven't. But eventually we take it down, and we unlock the ability to build a fast warp at this. On day 31, we unlock a new achievement for surviving 30 days. And then we lead our next charge out to the right to even things out. 1 on each side. There's a total of 2 portals on each side. And this fight goes much the same. We take out the portal, relatively easy with a couple of casualties, but at this point we've got the rhythm down and it's easy enough to rebuild. On day 36, we unlock the achievement for living through 35 days. We skip ahead a little bit to our 8th achievement for surviving for 40 days. And then we see what can happen when you have the amount of archers that we have just out hunting rabbits all the time, the pure extreme amount of coins that you can gather eventually. Then we unlock our 9th achievement for living for over 45 days. After that, we're all prepped to do the 2nd and final portal on the right side here. We call out the banner again, destroy the portal, and bring a lot of bigger boys that we haven't seen back with us that we take out with only a few casualties. And then we do the same thing on the left side. We call the banner in the morning, make our way out to the portal, and kill it with a lot easier this time. And then, once you've defeated all 4 portals, you have a much larger fight with many guys coming down on you. And you have to eliminate all of them. As you can see here, it gets a little intense, but we've got a lot of archers, really a ton of archers firing over and over again, constantly throughout this fight. And even though there's these big guys that spawn a lot of little enemies, we take them out pretty quick, and we advance to the end here. Once all portals have been defeated, all 4, 2 on each side, you get the message the crown is safe, and the game is over. So with our first run done, time to start over on a run with the same guy, I believe. And we recruit our first couple of guys, and then we recruit a couple more guys. Then we buy as many bows as we can with the coins we have. And as the guys come back, we unlock another achievement for having 8 archers on the first day. On day 2, we upgrade our camp. We have not built walls at this point. We upgrade our camp 1 more time to the wooden background, and we unlock an achievement for not building walls until getting them for free. On the morning of day 6, we take our tax chest, and we unlock the achievement for having more coins than we can hold before the end of day 6. We then go back to the castle, fully upgrade it, and invest in some knights. And then we come to the left side where we've made big advancements, and we go ahead and grab our banner so that we can lead a charge with only 1 knight. Our 2nd knight isn't here yet. We knock out this portal with the guys we have, once again suffering big casualties on our way back in. But we do make it back to the base, and we unlock the achievement for killing a portal before 10 days have. We get our 2nd knight ready, and we grab the banner on a new morning, and we charge the 2nd portal on the left. We once again take it out, retreat back to our base, and then we do the same on the right. We have our knights ready, grab the banner, take out the portal, retreat back to the base, suffering a couple casualties as you can see, and then we go for the 2nd banner on the right side, take it out, no problem, we're an expert by this point. Then on day 23, we return to the keep to collect our tax. All portals have been dead by this point, so we unlock 4 achievements for securing the crown in day 25, day 30, day 35, and day 40. I decided to just rush and do them all in one run. We start another run with our yellow-caped monarch, but this time we aren't going to light the fire right away. We're going for an achievement where we don't start our camp until day 3 or after, so we use the tactic of dropping coins on the ground so that the greed will come collect them instead of trying to attack us, and that's how we get through the first couple of nights. Once we've made it through those nights, though, we can go ahead and build our castle and get the achievement. But we're not done with the weird run yet. We need to live until day 6 to unlock this achievement here for not killing any mobs until the day 6 starts. We start another kingdom with the Red Queen and invest heavily in archers at the start because we need to do this achievement where we lure deer back into our camp and have our archers kill them. We need to kill 20 before the end of day 4, so we have to chase them back in, and eventually we get that by luring many deer back to the camp to be killed. On day LI, we earn the achievement for living past day 50, and at this point, we've just got a lot of daily achievements to earn. Here's the one for living past 55, and the achievement for living past day 50, or day 60, and there's day 65 right there. Day 70, no big deal. 75, like it's nothing. 80, that's no big deal. We've got our big archer here we're standing with. He protects us. Day 85, once again, no problem. Archer's right there. 90, hanging out with this archer a whole lot. Basically AFK at this point. We've got our kingdom built up. Day 95 in the exact same spot. Didn't even realize that. And there we are, day 100, the last of the daily achievements. Then finally we have 3 achievements left that don't really fit in with anything else: clearing land, not letting money touch the ground, and most painfully, not letting your horse run before day 10. So with those last 3 achievements completed, we have completed the game 34 out of 34 here in just about 60 hours, a little over, but we've got them all. Great game, a lot of fun, really enjoyed it. It's free on Steam if you want to check it out for yourself. The rest of the Kingdom series is not, but this first one is to get your feet wet, get used to the game, learn the order of things. That's really the most important part of this game, I think. Yeah, really simplistic controls, great soundtrack, great art, and was pretty short, pretty fun to get all the achievements here. And yeah, look forward to playing the rest of them. As always, if you have any suggestions for stuff you want to see me play, you can feel free to leave those in the comments, and I will check those out, see what we can do. But thanks for watching this one. Hope you stay safe, hope you stay healthy, and I hope you join me in the next one. See you!